What's up? What's going on, everybody? And welcome to another Dad Hat Chronicle Sports Show. I think it's only three of us right now because I've been told that Donnie's going to be late, but it's whatever. It's cool. Don't worry. You know, it is what it is. My name is Ed Rivera, also known as the Dad Hat, and with me I got my good friends, Mr. Patrick Larson, the Prospector, Eric Prophet, the Influencer. Gentlemen, how are we doing today?
Can't complain. Doing well. Good. Yeah. I mean, baseball's back. Major League Baseball is back, Zach. I know it's been around, but Major League Baseball is back. AAA baseball is back. Let me make sure that I use my words carefully. So, Zach, yes, I understand that other forms of baseball are back, and I am very happy about it. So,
indeed, we are back, and I love it. It's fun, right? Because, like you said, AAA baseball is back. Major League Baseball this whole weekend was amazing. We had a bunch of games. Which we will talk about it, right? We're going to be talking about baseball today, but let's get into what the hats that we're wearing, what we're drinking. I'm going to start with you. Excuse me. I'm going to start with you, Patrick. What's going on? Talk to me.
Well, today I have I have a throwback hat. It's a Pocatello Posse.
Man, that's a nice cap, dude.
So that's from my friends over at Hat Club, and so. There's probably a lot of enthusiasts in here that probably remember the one season Pocatello Posse. So
love it, man. Looks good.
I appreciate it. And then two drinks tonight. I've got let's see. I've got a baseball cup with some like sugar-free tea in it. With that, look at that Blue Jays cup. Look at that Blue Jays cup. All the different logos. Go Jays.
Yeah. Zach already started, by the way, Eric.
Yeah, I'm glad he can be our 9th string pitchers. Congratulations. They don't want to face us over the weekend series when we have our best pitchers.
That's how
they just got swept by Lamar, so I don't want to hear it.
Hey, look who decided to show up. All right, and Patrick, finish up.
And then a classic is back. Oh, the Gatorade is back.
Gatorade Zero, baby.
Gatorade Zero, that glacier cherry that the influencer loves so much. I mean, because if it's cherry flavored, the influencer loves it.
There you go. All right, Eric. What are we wearing? What are we drinking, my friend?
So I got today my Kansas City Royals hat, fresh off of a win over Baltimore. Just finished up just a few minutes ago. So Alec Marsh went 7 strong innings, only pitched 76 through 76 pitches. But of course, since this is the first game of the season, they took him out after 7, but luckily they didn't blow it in the 9th inning like they have pretty much all season long. So picked up our second win, but won one game against Minnesota on Sunday, shut them out 11-0 on a 7 inning gem from Brady Singer, and then Alec Marsh had a good game today as well. So looking really good with the starting pitching. Need to do a little bit more with the bullpen, but got Will Smith in there and he actually closed it out. And but yeah, so I got the Kansas City Royals on, and then I'm just going with just some water tonight.
Okay, all right. I see that you're going with the Kansas City World Series cap. Is that correct?
Yeah, I have a couple other versions. I don't have a ton of Royals hats, but yeah, it's the gold lettering. Obviously, most of the World Series teams do some type of a gold uniform or whatever after they win the World Series. So yeah, I got this a couple years ago, and
I don't know how that feels. I really don't know how that feels. So
didn't you get it after you guys won in 26? Never mind. Sorry,
that's messed up.
That's always going to be too soon.
Hey, there was 97. No, 97.
Another one that's being taken off too.
Come on, Patrick, jump in here.
All right, go ahead.
Throw a year out there.
Go ahead, say it. God dare you. So ahead to 94, 95. Go ahead. You want to go ahead and say it?
The last time his team won a pennant was in the movie Major League.
Oh,
bye, Patrick.
Bye, Patrick. All right. I
mean, listen, I had to do my part.
That was a good one. I like it. I enjoyed it. That's pretty good. You guys are on your game today. I love it. Donnie, what's going on, my friend? Are you wearing a Wichita State Shockers hat?
Yeah, I am decked out a little bit here for thanks to the influencer. This is a nice Wichita State Shockers dad trucker that he sent me, along with one of the brews that he sent me from Wichita Brewing, the V6 IPA. And I'm enjoying that tonight in my dugout mug.
Nice.
So shout out to Curve Brim. Shout out to Dugout Mugs. This thing came quick. I mean, I ordered it the other night, and boom, it was here yesterday. So
I'm still waiting for mine.
Yep. And real quick, while I'm just showing things, I got my my cards from P Hitter for the 2023 triple peanut card set.
Nice.
So shout out to John there for the cards, and he sent me a nice little selection of some random Yankees cards throughout the years. Jeter, Mattingly, Judge, a couple of others. So just some random cards. So
I love it. Love it. And
I'm
then
hoping to add a lot more cards to the set next year because I've only had 2 stadiums this past season, but I'm going to try to get a bunch of triples this year.
Okay. All right. As for me, guys, I'm wearing my Cleveland Guardians from a local store, CV artwork, GV artwork. I'm sorry. But I'm also wearing my 950 snapback from New Era, Cleveland. And then this one is from Eric Lichtenberg, and this one is Lift Bridge Brewing Company Farm Girl.
Nice.
So, yeah, this is a nice little golden ale with orange peel.
Did he harvest that himself?
He did. He most certainly harvested.
Nice.
I've got a package of beers headed at Eric's way this week.
So
actually both Erics. I'm gonna send some to both Erics.
I actually have to send Lichtenberg a nice little package for him as well. So
hey, send some North Carolina over this way.
You're coming over here, dude. We're about to hit some breweries when you're here. That's why I haven't even, to be honest with you, that's why I haven't even sent you any beer, because you're going to be here in about what, 2 months?
I mean, I can pre-drink before I get there.
All right, fine.
That's all pre-gaming.
He's got to have pre-game the pre-game, huh? I like
He's got to have, the influencer has to have spring training before he can get to the regular season.
Exactly.
That's true story. True story.
Yeah.
All right, gentlemen, let's get going, man. Let's talk some baseball, right? Baseball is back. It feels good, right? To actually have not spring training. Don't get me wrong. I love putting spring training while I'm working. I put it in the background and I was listening to it. So it was pretty cool, right? Wow, look at decided to show up on the chat. Donnie, talking to you, Mr. Mike Sellers decided to show up. Doesn't want to show up to the show, but wants to show up to the chat. I see how that goes.
Well, I was just showing my can real quick. Sorry to interrupt, Joe, but Tom Thrash was wanting to know what the IPA was that I just held up. Just to repeat, it's the V6 IPA from Wichita Brewing in Wichita, Kansas.
That looks like a pretty cool little can, though. I like that a lot.
I like that.
Does that have some pickup to it? I mean, it is a V6 after all. It's got a little pickup, right?
Keep drinking a couple of those and see what happens.
Yeah,
you ought to see the stout that they make that's really dark and brown. It's like motor oil. It's called the V8 stout.
Is it like a little teapot, short and stout?
Oh,
hey,
that's Dead Jack number
I'm
2.
sorry, guys. I'm sorry. I started that one.
You
that's
did.
On me.
You did. Why would you? Why would you?
On.
That's me.
Why would you do something like that? All right. So let's talk a little baseball, gentlemen. Let's talk some baseball. But before we continue and just see what happened during the weekend, my Guardians were playing the Oakland A's, right? First game of the season and everything. And then the wife, the CFO of Dad Hat Industries here, posted me a question, right? I was like, as a fan, if you were a fan, she was asking me, and you knew what's going on, right? You know exactly you're a fan of Oakland. Would you attend the home opener, or would you be part of the boycotting of the team?
I'll jump in real quick. I would go to support the players on opening day. And that's the way I see it. I mean, I wouldn't keep going because the more you go, the more you're supporting ownership.
Correct.
I mean, you're still supporting the players. Don't get me wrong, but I would go out there and I'd probably have a big sign that says "I stand with the players, not the owner," or something crazy like that. Like I would want to show that that's why I'm there. Especially if you're somebody that has, that's a regular season ticket holder. Maybe you've had a streak. I had this conversation with Kelly about the White Sox. I mean, he had 20-something years going, and as much as he's down with the White Sox issues this year, I was like, dude, don't break your streak. I mean, if they turn it around in a few years, you'll be glad you kept the streak going. So at least go out there and keep a streak alive if you have it. Now, if you're just somebody that's randomly gone to games here and there, probably not. But you got to keep the streak alive if you've been going to games as a season ticket holder.
I can't argue that one right now.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
Can't at all.
You can't argue that. So I'm with you, Donnie. I would go, and that's what I said. I told my wife, I was like, I would definitely go to the game, to the home opener.
Yeah.
Right. Because that's an event that you don't get to be part of a lot, right? I mean, especially like, when I was in Cleveland, I got lucky, right? I went to a couple of those and it was fun, man. It was like, you're at that point where it's like, your hopes are all good because you think that like everybody is 0-0, even if they lose, are like, all right, it's just one game kind of situation. And I like to see the players, I like to see the pageantry, all of that, right? That's all what I want to go and experience as a home opener. Like you though, I would probably try to do like a sign, be like, F the owner or something crazy like that, right? And then go from that. Over on the Instagram live, Paul Caputo says, boycott the opener, go to the other games after.
Really?
Why is he not hopping in here?
He's more than welcome to join. You know how this goes.
Apparently when you're a New York Times bestseller, you can't join like regular people.
That's how it goes.
Below average.
Yeah.
One of us is way below average.
Slightly less than below average.
Right. Exactly. I like cookout, but go to my authentic barbecue spot in that chain. Yeah, listen, cookout is good, man. Their hot dogs here. Woo-hoo.
Yeah, sorry. I was saying Zach Beeson also shouted out Biscuitville. Biscuitville is the bomb.
I haven't been to Biscuitville yet.
Oh. Biscuitville is legit.
Yeah.
We finally got our first one here in Columbia, man. It is legit.
Yeah. Okay. All right. But I like cookout, man. The hot dogs with everything on it. We actually just had that this weekend. No joke. We literally just had that this weekend. So it was delicious. So definitely, something, and it's like 5 minutes from the house. So we can definitely hit up for that for lunch one day. Okay. So let's talk about your individual teams. And then on the chat, I want to know what you guys are thinking about as far as your teams is concerned. And then all of that fun stuff. If we're hearing, sorry guys, I apologize. I'm going to start with Patrick. Talk to me. How do you feel about you? I'm sorry to do that to you because it's like,
wow.
Like you just got no hit last night. I'm sorry, man.
Wow. You didn't waste any time, did you?
Who brought that up? Wasn't me in the chat.
No.
Not you.
All I said was Patrick. I didn't say anything else.
A picture says 1,000 words, my friend.
All it said was the score. It didn't say anything about you. It didn't have anything about the hits.
Oh wow.
That didn't come.
Wow.
Wow. Well, I am so glad that I joined this chat tonight, man.
Really quick, shout out to Anthony, Major League Brews, watching over on Instagram. What's going
Anthony,
on, my friend?
What's up, my man?
What's up, Anthony?
Yeah,
I'll apologize to the Prospector because we made the Astros very angry when we swept them.
You did, man. You guys did not mess around.
Yeah.
Also, Paul Caputo is cooking dinner for the family, and that's why he cannot join us right now.
Well, set up his computer and be on while he's cooking. We can watch him cook.
Yeah. We can watch you cook, bro.
Yeah. I mean, we can cook the influencer right on here, so it doesn't.
You look at Mike. He's hilarious. His team is finally 4-0 after a long time, like 1,000 years, and then he gets a little cocky. He was like, "Oh, my Tigers are going 162-0." Calm down, here.
I think the Tigers still think it's spring training.
Right, that's what it is.
I think they're still in spring training mode. Yeah, no.
Zach,
yeah.
Angels have already been eliminated from 2024 playoff contention.
Zach, I feel you, my man.
So did the Marlins, by the way. So did the Marlins.
Hey, Zach, if it makes you feel any better, at least your team hasn't already been no hit, okay? So, like that's at least one thing you have over me.
Did you guys expect that to happen this quick?
His team's second in his division. What's he talking about?
Yeah. Well, I feel like Zach's always has been negative about the Angels since spring training began. So, well, actually before that, ever since Otani left, I think he's just been he's just kind of giving up. But they've got a chance. So, I don't think they're going to be as bad as he thinks they're going to be. But I don't think they're going to make the playoffs, but I don't think they're going to be as bad as he thinks they're going to be.
Let's take it easy. I mean, okay, so you're going to do your overreaction right now, because I did mention to you guys, let's overreact. They're not making the playoffs. Is that your final answer?
For me?
Yeah.
Talking about the Blue Jays or the Angels?
The Blue Jays.
I don't know.
I mean, the Angels, we know they're not making the playoffs. I mean, that's not an overreaction. That's a certainty at this point. Whoa!
That's not the kitchen.
Wait a minute. Is that a New York Times best-selling author that I'm seeing on our screen?
Can I tell you something very funny about that? Because you've talked so much about the New York Times. I have had a different newspaper reach out to me for quotes on an article that they are writing about a story about minor league baseball logos. So it's all embargoed right now, so I can't share what it is. But it is a major national newspaper that is going to quote this guy right here.
But he's going to be a multi-times bestseller.
Right. Well, here's a question, though.
You've also been quoted in the New York Times.
Say again?
You've also been quoted in the New York Times in the past.
I've been quoted in the Wall Street Journal.
Oh, is that what it was? Well, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry. Not New York.
Credited by so many major publications.
Hello, Ranger.
It's been great seeing you guys. I got to go.
Is that official Baseball by Design wildlife?
That is the Baseball by Design. Not only that, she's repping the podcast here. I love it.
Wow. Look at that.
Hi guys.
Drinking some bourbon. What are we drinking?
Design wildlife correspondent and musical enthusiast Ranger Amy Burnett.
With her Red Sox glass.
Look! You notice how she just turned that Red Sox right to the camera.
That was just for you, Donnie. That was.
I know.
We got tired of watching Bryce Harper hit dingers here tonight, so we're like, let's see what's on.
What about Brandon Marsh?
Brandon Marsh had his. Well, yeah, but Bryce Harper hit 3 tonight.
Yeah, it's true.
I just want the Blue Jays to get a hit.
I know. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. They're only losing by 1.
But I just want to get a hit.
That's true.
My standards are very low at the moment. So,
So Paul, the people want to know, what are you wearing? What are you drinking? Because this is part of the show. What hat are you wearing? What are you drinking?
You're a celebrity.
I am drinking Avalanche Ale right now. It's Breckenridge Brewery, and that is it's an amber ale, delicious Colorado beer. The hat is our Vermont Lake Monsters.
Nice.
And I can also say that in honor of Pat, although not intentionally, because I didn't know I was going to be doing this tonight, Pat's Gwinnett Stripers.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
All right now.
that's what I'm drinking. That's what I'm wearing. And I'm happy to be hanging out with you guys.
And I'm sticking to that story.
Yeah, well, we're honored that someone with your star power would take time out of his busy schedule to be on here with us. We really appreciate it.
What did Donnie post the other day that gave me total FOMO? Like you were like, it was like a helmet or you were giving something away. What was it you posted on Twitter just recently that I was just like, dang, I want to be hanging out with Donnie right now?
Oh my gosh, I don't know.
Donnie hears that a lot.
Did you post a picture of a sticker fridge or something?
Oh, my
your
head carrier,
your dugout mugs, your dugout mug stuff, and your
dugout mug stuff, and then my travel hat carrier. I have stickers from the Curve.
The travel hat carrier is missing a certain sticker that needs.
Yeah, you gotta ship me one. I see everybody else getting them in the mail, and I haven't gotten one yet. I keep looking in the mailbox.
You didn't respond to the thing I put out there. Are you coming? Are you coming?
Don't worry, I haven't gotten one either.
Yes, I am coming.
I'm bringing a whole stack of stickers to North Carolina.
Okay.
Which, by the way, I will see that handsome fella next week.
Ed and I are like 10 days away from an Albuquerque road trip right now.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I mean, you two being in a car together just feels right. I don't know. That's just
how it goes.
Like fate. It just seems like fate.
We're gonna record a 7-hour episode of our podcast here. So.
While holding hands.
Yes. Yeah, because it's not a stick shift, so we can just drive you. Or Ranger Amy can drive.
There you go.
Well, if it's anything like your trip to Nebraska in that podcast, that was fantastic.
It was. It was.
You're staying in the same time zone that doesn't exist, though, so that's good.
It's true. It's a magical pixie dust fairyland of time zone between Central and Pacific.
So during that time, there's going to be like a whole like 2-hour window of just silence. And
it's like what was the TV show about the really weird stuff? The Twilight Zone. It's
Well,
like that, like Twilight Zone, between two times. Yeah. So
well, wasn't the spinoff of that the Mountain Time Zone anyway? Wasn't that the spinoff series?
Brendan Fraser will play Ed in the movie.
Fantastic.
I'm totally okay with this.
Fantastic.
I'm okay with this.
And
Well,
Brendan Fraser
have
as
to
the Dad
shave.
Hat.
You guys have probably moved on from this. I would have boycotted opening day in Oakland.
Really?
I saw
make a
your
statement.
comment.
I would have been there. Yeah, I saw you read my comment, and then everyone's just like, "Why is Paul not here?" So I was just like, "All right, I can't just listen to the show. I guess I gotta,
This is how it
get
goes.
badgered into participating here." So, but I would have joined the last dive bar protest on the outside of the ballpark.
Yep.
But then I would have gone to games, and in fact, I have actually looked at the possibility of actually getting to Oakland this year to see one more game in the Coliseum. I have also said previously the green hat with the yellow brim and the white A's on it is like one of my favorite non-Phillies caps in the majors. Love that cap.
I'm with you.
Yeah.
Definitely
I like
with you
that
on
Kelly green, very light green that they
Oh,
have hat.
The all Kelly green one.
Oh,
Yeah.
such a beautiful hat.
Has Eric taken a vow of silence tonight? How come we haven't?
That's what he does. That's what he does. Don't you worry.
It's called every week. So he'll come on and he'll say, "Hello."
There
He
it
waits
is.
for a break in the action, and we don't.
Yeah,
give him
you're in
one.
here talking, so I can't say anything.
Oh.
See how he just blames you?
We get to see Eric in just over a month. We get to see everyone on this call is going to be in Durham. Does everyone here have their tickets already for the Durham game?
For the
yeah.
Durham game,
yeah.
yes.
Yeah.
I'm
All
sitting
right.
by
As far as
myself.
Holly
I'm
Springs
not
is
sitting with
concerned,
you
don't worry
guys.
about it. Nobody
I
really
don't
shows
think
up
Holly
for that one.
Springs is going to sell out. I don't think the Carolina Mudcats are selling out a
Well,
Sunday
I don't
game.
know. I think Carolina might have 20 people there or something. So
Especially feel right about now.
Yeah, I just checked the Mudcats last week, and they have plenty of tickets.
Yeah.
We do need to pick a section though, so that if people do buy tickets, we
Right.
all kind of pick in the same section, and then we can kind of cluster
Away
together.
from the sun so we don't get cooked.
Yeah. Because that's
they
gonna
are
be-
they are aware of 4 celebrities on here that are going to be at their stadium, right? There's four that I can count right now, and there's
That's
more in
gonna
the
be
chat.
1, 2, 3, 4. All 4 of you.
There's a New York Times bestseller, an influencer, a mayor, and a cleanup king.
I think that the Carolina Mudcats have made it clear they don't really care if there are going to be any celebrities at their games.
0 F's is given by this
Yep.
team right about now. And the only reason why we're going at this point is because this is the last season for that team there. If it wasn't because of that, I would honestly be boycotting this team. Too.
Well, and also it's close to the airport, and Amy and I are flying out that night.
That is also true.
Wait,
So-
so did I just hear that Baseball by Design official Baseball by Design wildlife correspondent and musical enthusiast Ranger Amy Burnett will be at the Curb Rim Media meetup?
Amy, do you care to confirm?
Now you are just buttering me up. Mwah.
I'm just saying.
She'll be there.
That's what Patrick does. He butters us up.
You guys
know,
want to see if the
Phil,
Phillies
we'll
can
work on
blow a 7-run lead in the 9th inning?
Can we see if the Blue Jays get a hit?
Which happens first?
All right, Paul.
Oh, by the way, Paul, what are runs?
I need your opinion on this, and I'm going to ask
sweet.
everybody else on this one. Okay, give me, in your opinion, as of today, the worst team in Major League Baseball.
It's the Rockies, and I think it's probably not close.
Yeah,
That's
that
a
was
pretty
my
safe one.
pick.
They look like little leaguers out there yesterday.
Yeah,
so
they're-
many errors.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Was it the Rockies? No, it was the A's yesterday who committed 5 errors in 3 innings against the Red Sox. So I said it's not even close. The A's are going to be terrible, but I think the Rockies
Are going to be worse.
are they're a double-A team right now, and so
The White Sox are going to have a little place in this fight too.
all right.
But I agree. I think the Rockies are probably right now would be my guess.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah. It's been brutal. I still feel like they have the curse of Dan O'Dowd, over that franchise.
Yeah.
I feel like Dan O'Dowd just sprinkled that team with being mid. So I don't know.
Well, I mean, at least the Colorado Rockies have a win.
That's
Miami,
true.
Miami
team does. That's a great play right there.
don't have one.
Yeah.
Who would have picked the Mets and the Marlins to not have a win in the first 4 games?
Jesus.
Mets are going to Met.
That's just the stepsister in New York.
That Flushing team has met its fate.
Who do you guys think? I'm curious about this. This is the biggest question for me right now going into this season. Who do you all think is going to win the American League West?
He should tune into our episode a few weeks back.
No, I'm sorry I missed it. I'm sure you guys have done this. Who did you all pick for that?
I picked the Rangers.
To win the West?
To win the West.
I picked the Rangers.
I think I picked Seattle, actually. I picked Seattle in a surprise move.
It's called content for
What
Donnie.
Eric, what did you say? Rangers?
I don't remember.
I think everybody else.
No, you kept it the same.
I think everybody picked the Rangers except me. I picked
except for
Seattle
Donnie,
to be
yeah.
sneaky.
Okay. I don't remember.
All right. I'm with Donnie. I think it's going to be the Mariners.
I've got Seattle, Texas, Houston, Oakland, and the Angels.
You got Oakland finishing third. Oh, you got Oakland ahead of the Angels.
I do.
Wow. That's a hot take. Donnie's hot take is that the A's are going to finish in 4th place.
Again, content.
Listen, the mayor in his campaign doesn't just go with everybody else. I mean, he has on his platform, he has some things.
I take risks.
He does.
I was listening to the Black Baseball mixtape, Major League Baseball preview, and there was one of the guys. It might have actually been Flobo, who picked the Royals to not only win the Central but go to the World Series.
Hey,
He needs to calm down.
He's a smart man.
He needs to calm down.
I thought he was kind of crazy when he said that.
Is Flobo in some kind of financial partnership with a supposedly average podcast?
Can't confirm. Is that your alarm saying you have to get off this show?
That's Alexa. I know that sound. That's Alexa right there.
That is the timer telling us that.
Get off the show.
I don't know what the timer is telling us is ready, but it is
food.
Yeah,
it must be your star on the Walk of Fame.
There's chicken going. There's rice. We're doing stir fry tonight. It's a real basic thing.
Ooh, okay. I had Chinese food for lunch today.
Yeah.
I'm hungry.
Okay.
So who had the Pirates going 5-0 to start the season? Anybody?
I don't think anyone had the Pirates going 5-0.
I didn't have them going.
Not only
5-0,
but first in their division.
Yeah,
Right.
Hard to be anything other than first if you're 5-0.
Well, no,
I did
because
say they were a
Milwaukee's
team to watch
4-0.
out for. I picked the Reds to win the division, but I said they were a team to watch out for. I said I said if they got off to a hot start, I think they could be more consistent this year than they were last year.
The Reds, who just gave up 9 runs to the 1-3 Phillies.
2-3 Phillies.
2-3 Phillies now. Hell yeah. Oh, now we got Oakland and Boston going. MLB extra innings is the greatest thing in the world. I love it so much.
That's what I'm watching right now.
Are you?
Joe knows what he's saying here.
Look at that. I'm just literally watching it right now.
That's the first time you've ever put over your brother.
Hey, outside of 9th inning, the Royals are doing pretty good. Are they?
Yeah, because they've given up 7 runs in the 9th inning and 3 of their losses.
Does that automatically say pretty good? That just says that they can't
because their
close
starting
shit out.
pitching's been really good.
I want to hear. Okay, we got the North Carolina trip coming up.
Yep.
I want to know what other road trips do you all have planned right now?
Profitpalooza.
Oh yeah. What is Profitpalooza this year?
So that's a week from Friday.
Oh right, it's early this year. We talked about this on Earn Fun Average.
Yes. So it's
the one you got invited to twice, but not Ed. Gotcha. Cool. That's no big deal. It's fine.
200th episode too.
No, it's cool. Whatever celebration, no way, anything.
So we're gonna start in Lansing to see the lug nuts. And we're gonna go to Toledo to see the Mud Hens, the Erie Seawolves, the Akron Rubber Ducks, the Binghamton Rumble Ponies, the Scranton Wilkes-Barre Rail Riders, the Jersey Shore Blue Claws, and then the Harrisburg Senators.
That trip is great. Did you see the Blue Claws last year when you did your Philly trip?
Yeah, I loved it so much. And he was the VP of ticket sales. Now he's their general manager, Bob McLean. He's awesome. So I was like, got to go see them again. So yeah, going back there again.
You're gonna like Akron. Akron is such a nice ballpark. It's
Akron's great.
It is.
Yeah.
I've walked around it, but I want to see a game. I'm going to try to get to a game while I'm working there at some point in the next.
That chair right there.
Exactly. How about you? Where are you going to see some baseball this year?
Who, me?
Donnie. Yeah.
Oh, Donnie. Okay. I've got this Thursday and Friday, Mike Sellers is coming down, which is a point of contention for two of these guys on the top row.
Yeah.
You never invited us, bro.
You're coming. Get in the car, drive down. So Thursday
He used
night
to do a podcast about baseball, right?
Oh, where's Mike? Where's Mike?
So he and I are doing the Charlotte Knights Thursday and the River Dogs on Friday.
Oh, both great.
Yep. And then next weekend, Rhonda and I are going to a Florida trip. I'm trying to sneak out on that Sunday to Tampa Bay and Giants game if I can go to it. Not confirmed yet, but I'm shooting for that. And then I've got the Curve Brim meetup.
There you go.
Going to see the Bananas with the Bolins in June. Sellers, I think, is going to come down for that, and Holsinger is going to come down for that. Going to try to maybe hit the Jackson Rockabillys and Chattanooga Lookouts on both sides of that date. And then I'm trying to think of what else I've got. That's pretty much all I've got set. We're still working on our Something Palooza in August as well. We're trying to confirm that. But if we do what we're going to do, what we're talking about doing, it'll be a 4-day Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. We're going to go Richmond, Norfolk, Kinston, Fayetteville.
Oof. It's great. I haven't been back to Richmond since they were the Braves.
Yeah, we want to catch Richmond and Kinston before those stadiums are gone or not being used.
And then
the Richmond Stadium is just going to be updated, so they're going to keep that ballpark there. So that's a classic. Imagine like the old concrete donuts, like Veteran Stadium and Three Rivers and Riverfront. Like imagine like that, but like a third of the donut instead of the whole donut. That's basically
same with the Mudcats. Same with the Mudcats.
Is that right?
Right. Concrete jungle. It is just like steep going down, and then right underneath it's all of the stuff for like all the vendors.
So Donnie, you mentioned Mike Holsinger. He and I did a helmet trade by mail,
right?
And he sent like the kindest 2-page handwritten note. Like it was like what a guy Mike Holsinger is.
He's the nicest dude. He's
so nice.
He's a super dude.
Yep.
Yeah. So
yeah, he came down last year, and me and him did Fireflies and Cannonballers, and he did a few other games that I wasn't able to catch up with him.
That's the same time, the Cannonballers, and then the one that you guys were at. I have a baseball from that game because he gave me that because he came up for the Durham Bulls game.
Yep,
awesome. Pat, how about you?
So Curb Rim Media Meetup, obviously.
Nice.
I'm going to be going to that. Seeing some stars there, some of them on this screen, and
I saw the comment from Tom Thrash. He's going to be there.
Yep,
correct.
Yep. So a lot of great people there, and then I'm trying to work out a trip to go out to Pasco to see Eric the Peanut Guy, and I'm going to go for like a homestand. I'm thinking.
Yeah. So, you were thwarted last year by COVID trying to do that.
I was.
And you were going to meet Baseball Palooza. We were going to meet you there. And
we were. And,
that was.
I mean, flights were booked. I was ready to leave. And then, COVID.
Yeah.
So
just go anyways. Kidding. Calm down. It was a joke.
Whoa. Calm down. Wow. That's just going out of control. Anyway.
Northwest Natural. Oh, that's nice. The Travelers.
Yeah, nice.
Oof.
Reno. I'd like to see a game in Reno sometime.
Reno would be great to see.
New England, including Sea Dogs, Yard Goats, Bananas.
Rockford Rivets. The Rockford Rivets have been very active on social media recently.
They have.
That's what happens when you get a good intern who gets the keys to the car.
Or a social media professional.
Yeah, and they just had. Have you seen their alternate identity, the Rockford Peaches?
Yeah.
That looks really good. Looks really good.
I'm all about that.
Did you guys see the Nashville Brewskis today?
That's a nice hat.
I gotta write that up for Sports Logos.
Ooh, yep. I like it.
And then Daytona's releasing an on-field hat tomorrow, and there's a few teams.
He's like, they're releasing one. I was like, I already know it, and I already bought a hat.
I think Logovember is no more, but I think there's going to be a lot of.
There's a slew of announcements coming.
Logarch.
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 Logprol.
Patent pending.
Yeah.
Logarch.
Yeah. Apparently, trademarking that stuff does nothing. All of a sudden, it's going to be Profit Palooza Brewery.
Because Baseball Palooza is the original, right?
Joe wants to know Wichita 2.0, Patrick. Or how about Ed, Wichita 1.0?
Yes, Ed, that is happening. That is happening.
I have a couple other trips, but I didn't want to list them all off here.
That's too many.
I can be in Wichita in like 9 hours. Say the word.
Yeah,
let's do it.
Yeah. Do you want me to do the rest of your trips, Eric? Because I can do that.
Yeah.
So I go to the Wichita Wind Surge. I'm a season ticket holder, and
Friday night
we're gonna Profit Palooza Junior with the rest of my family. And
this is the meanest I have ever seen Pat.
And
this is every week, bro.
He's always mean to me.
No,
this
I'm
is
not.
every week.
No,
I love the idea that Pat is like the nicest person in the world, and then has one person who he just torments
every week.
Yep.
I have no idea.
Yeah, pretty much. And then he does the dad jokes. The one that's not a dad on this group right now is the one that brings the dad jokes.
So far as he knows.
And look, he has a supporter of somebody attacking me. It's my own wife. That's like, oh, hey, get him, Pat. She doesn't support me. She supports him. Says you can only come to Wichita if you bring Amy.
Speaking of Amy, you're invited to Wichita to go see the Wichita Wind Surge.
So we can have
and the Profit Brothers, not just the Wind Surge.
And the Profit Brothers, Eric and Joe, who we watched a game with in Albuquerque.
And Kansas City.
That sounds fantastic.
And Kansas City.
Cinnamon, was it in the cinnamon thing that they have there?
Hey, Amy says she only wants to go if it's Bark in the Park Day.
We have some of those.
Yeah. All right, let's figure out when Bark in the Park Day is in Wichita.
At this point, who doesn't have a Bark in the Park?
Take me out to the ball game.
Take me out to the ball game.
We all did the meow game last year.
We did take me out to the ball game. There was only like three cats there. We got Yodel on the sofa between us here right now. She made an appearance on today's podcast for Baseball by Design.
You had me at no on the meow part.
Yodel's a celebrity too.
Yodel is a celebrity.
We're driving back on Monday, right? From Albuquerque.
No, we're driving back Sunday from Albuquerque.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sunday.
We're going to spend the day in Albuquerque. We're going to introduce Ed to the world's greatest green chili cheeseburgers in Albuquerque. Yeah.
I got a text message from, what was it, yesterday? This is all I got. Bring glove, bring running shoes.
Bring running shoes, bring your glove for Albuquerque.
Just in case there's not room in the car.
And I was able to rearrange my trip back from Florida. I'm going to Florida on Tuesday, a week from today. I'll be in Florida for work, seeing a jumbo shrimp game, my first.
You gotta see the hat wall, man. The hat wall is amazing.
Yeah.
And so Ed and I are both arriving in Denver at like the same time. So I'm still going to drive my car and make him take the shuttle up to Fort Collins, but I'll meet you at the shuttle stop.
Right.
I'll just follow the shuttle up and then meet you there.
The shuttle is not that bad, though, man. That's a nice little trip, though. It was pretty cool.
Yeah. It's
Are you gonna wave to each other on the way? Like,
yeah.
Bye, Paul.
I'm gonna try to run the shuttle off the road and see what.
That's fitting.
Yeah.
So
I'm just gonna be like, hi, bye.
So I've got Albuquerque. Well, so my first game is Jacksonville, and then Ed and Ranger Amy and I are going to Albuquerque, where we'll meet James Christopher, and then I'm going to Gonzaga to see my daughter play in the orchestra there. She's a fantastic cellist. And listen, get this. This is great because I had to fly back the next day. So I'm flying up April 29. Ranger Amy's coming with me. Flying up April 29 during the day. The cello concert is at night. The last flight out of Spokane the next day to get back to Denver, which I have to do because, work and whatever, is 4:45 p.m. Well, the Spokane Indians are playing at 11 a.m. They have like a teacher education day.
Yeah, education day.
I was like, that's the only time of day a game could have started where I would have been able to like go to it and still catch a 4:45 flight. So
they heard you were going to be in town, and they just created a special start time for you.
That could be. It could just be like the Baseball by Design wildlife correspondent.
I know you don't like me bigging you up, but I have to do it for you anyway, so you'll just have to be uncomfortable with it.
Just deal with it, okay?
Yeah.
Well,
Just accept you're a celebrity, Paul.
I'll know I've made it big once you start picking on me like you do Eric over here. So,
Oh, don't you worry.
Oh, don't worry. I can do
I commented on this on Eric and Johnny's podcast, where they were talking about how when they first started it, they were just like interviewing their Twitter friends, but they knew they had really made it big when they started getting actual guests from minor league baseball. So.
All over.
And played right into my theory that they're anything but average. I mean, you know,
I will still call them average until I'm back on that podcast.
Well,
Hey,
and I'm going to play my theory that they've been fooling America for 2 years.
How'd you do on trivia versus how Paul did?
I did notice that that Pat really, after a challenge no less, went 5-0. I mean, that.
We had to debate that for a little bit, so
We did.
we went off
we
here
did.
for just a second to debate that because
I could tell, and
I
then
was like, "That's not the correct answer."
You should have
Listen,
all
I
that
listen.
on a-
I listen to my friends' podcasts. I listen intently.
I went 2 and 3, and I've listened to every episode. The problem is that I'm not smart and I don't retain things, so it was unfair.
It's just
That
too
would
much
be me.
information
I
that
would-
goes in and
You're
out.
totally not smart, but yet you're a really good writer, and you know you do a lot of really impressive
Just
things.
take
So
notes,
you're not-
bro. Just take notes.
Can somebody cut Pat's mic here?
There you go.
Yeah, Ed can take any of us off the screen he wants to.
I'm quick with the trigger, bro.
He's already taken all of us off once already.
Tonight.
Oh, Pat.
I can do it too.
Wow.
Yeah. The one thing Ed messed up with is he gave Pat
I did.
admin duty.
The only thing that would be like more distracting for people watching would be if you guys all got like soundboards.
Oh, don't. No. Let's not do that. Let's not do that. We don't need that right now. We don't need that. That's too much, you know. So I mean, I can put some music in the background and everything, but let's not do that. You know.
So I'm going to see Anna's Tampa Bay Devil Rays on Sunday at Coors Field, and Pat and I were talking about getting Pat out here at some point for some Colorado baseball, and then
I've been to the ballpark, beautiful ballpark. You know,
The only time I've been to Colorado, I was there for the second day that the stadium was open in 1995. It was one of those things similar to your Spokane trip. I was out there for a business trip, and it was 7:30 flight out, and they had a noon start for the second day of the game. This was the late start after the strike year.
awesome.
So they didn't start till the end of April. And so I was at the second ever Coors Field game.
They know at work now to coordinate all of my work trips with
baseball.
With baseball games. So
I mean, that's the only way, right?
we're going to be doing a conference in Oakland in 2026. And so we were, our events manager, Song, who many of you have met,
Yes.
was going to be doing a site visit. And I immediately started looking at, like, could I get there for an A's game?
And they're not going to be there.
They're not going to be there. They're going to be out of town. So
Well, you can always go to a Ballers game instead.
There you go.
I'd go to a Ballers game. That league has seen some changes, huh? The Pioneer League with
Mhm.
2 teams now in the Bay Area.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's very interesting.
Yeah.
I'm going to say that. Just interesting.
Eric is leaning in like he's going to. Eric leans in. That's Eric raising his hand when
That's
he
his
leans in.
thing. Yeah, that's his thing.
So let me know if I'm either an influencer or just crazy and enjoy baseball. So here's kind of what I was thinking. So I was planning on originally going to Salt Lake City to see the Bees before they changed their stadium Memorial weekend, but then you guys said no, come to North Carolina. So I'm doing that. So now what I'm potentially going to do is the last week of the season. So first I had to clear this with my wife, and I told her, and she said, well, I need to see it on the calendar. So I put it on a calendar and emailed it to her, and she never responded. So I don't know what that means.
Shannon, defend yourself.
She just never. She always ignores me. It's
Oh
fine.
no, it's just selective.
Yeah,
To see.
yeah. She probably said, "Oh, I didn't receive it." But the hope is, if it works out, that I'm going to first fly to El Paso and catch a couple Chihuahuas games, then fly from El Paso to Salt Lake, catch a Bees game, and then come back home. So
Pretty
is that
great.
crazy or just kind of?
No, that's fantastic. Absolutely. And those are. I mean, it's hard to get to El Paso without flying there, right? Like, I mean, that's not.
Yeah,
That's not
exactly.
as simple.
You're just one stone throw away from being in the, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The thing is, Ed, you and I are going to be about 3.5 to 4 hours from El Paso.
True story.
I haven't looked at the schedule, but the problem is it's the wrong direction from Fort Collins.
Yeah, because then the on the way back is going to be a long drive.
Yeah.
There it is. I'm busy. 26 kindergartens, 1 teacher. I don't just sit in office looking up at baseball schedule. Whoa.
Hey, can you blame me though?
But
I mean,
Eric,
all of us do that.
so Eric, all she said was put it on the calendar. So when you're coming back in after she hasn't seen you for 3 days, you'll be like, it was on the calendar.
On the calendar.
As long as it was on the calendar, and that was her rule.
We have an app. It's a shared calendar app, and I put stuff on there all the time. She never puts anything. She's like, I didn't know. I'm like, we have an app, calendar app. Put it on there.
You know what she's going to say? She's like, you and that calendar can go sleep on the couch.
That's right. That's fine. It's comfortable.
Was it
camera.
Shannon or was it Johnny's wife who called me the ice cream guy on the Earn Fun Average? I think it was Johnny's wife.
Yeah.
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 I think it was Johnny's wife. Yeah.
All right. That made me chuckle. Oh, we lost Ed. Oh no, he's back.
It's
He's
just
blurry.
blurry. I don't know what it is.
I actually have been thinking about wiping off my camera here.
You don't speak to me. That's the problem, though.
Oh no.
Oh,
Now
God.
we've got a domestic incident going on right in the middle of the show here.
This is awkward.
Yeah, right.
Awkward.
We're just going to take influencer out for now, and then if we don't see him coming back, you'll know why.
So you guys all have what's that? What's that, Pat?
I said we're gonna have to make a call to the bullpen.
Right.
You all have awesome nicknames. What should I just put my dumb name and my name on my podcast.
Paul,
You don't
completely
get one until you are on here for multiple weeks.
Oh.
We had
All right.
Mike Sellers, who used to be part of this, and then all of a sudden he just decided not to show up again. I'm calling you out, Mike. And then he just decided to not show up again. We give him a nickname and everything.
Well, he was the chili man, so I mean, you might be the ice cream man.
Ice Pick. Some people do call me Ice Pick because my last name is Italian, and they thought that I was in the mafia until I told them that the mafia is a racist trope and did not actually exist.
You had to take the fun away, didn't you, Paul?
Well, I just these fictional Italians that they're trying to inflict on us here.
He's always got
Fictional Italians and then fictional.
I was gonna say, do they reside in a fictional time zone as well? Yeah.
Wow.
He's
People
got
always try to
squash-
put them in New York. There's no Italians in New York.
Look,
Always
look at this.
squashing stuff with facts.
Hey, Mike's here.
Yeah.
No,
Jedediah.
we call them out. I mean, that's what it is. You
Yeah.
can borrow Jedediah from me.
Jedediah.
That one. And
Yeah,
no,
Paul
like,
Paul
Mark
doesn't have the
Jedediah.
Jedediah beard.
You do
No.
not.
The
You
bald
do
head.
not.
No.
Mike Sellers
Nope.
had the Jedediah beard going on. Like, I mean, that thing was ridiculous.
Oh.
If he
Still
would have worn
is.
a white shirt and blue pants, forget it. It was done.
What do you call yourself? The ginger visual? Ginger.
Oh, I could be the ginger visual. That's right.
There we go.
There it is. See?
Okay.
I like it.
All right.
I like it. I like it.
I like
Hey,
it.
look. Let me put that for Lynn again one more time. Rocky scored.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, good. Because the Blue Jays haven't.
Oh, you know what we forgot to do? We were watching the game the other day, and they scored 7 runs, and we were supposed to get free tacos, but we had to go to Taco Bell to get our free tacos.
Oh, we totally forgot to get our free tacos.
We totally forgot to get our free tacos.
You cannot forget about free tacos, man.
I know.
What's wrong with us?
Ed, every meal we are going to have on our Albuquerque weekend is going to be a green chili cheeseburger.
No.
It's going to be breakfast. We're going to stop in Las Vegas, New Mexico, the real Las Vegas.
Playing some
And,
relay there.
Yep, and get some. Go to like a little Greasy Spoon, get a green chili cheeseburger for lunch en route,
Okay,
and then green chili cheeseburger at the ballpark.
of course.
Which,
They have green chili hot dogs because you know I'm all about the hot dogs.
well, just because you have a green chili cheeseburger doesn't mean you can't have a green chili hot dog.
True story. True story.
Yeah.
What would Valerie say? She'd tell you to get both.
We're going for a run, so we can eat whatever we want. Ed's bringing his running shoes. Didn't he tell you?
Yeah.
And a glove.
And his glove. We're going to have a catch outside the ballpark. That's going to be fun.
I'm okay with that.
And
I
let
want
me
this
know
on
if they
video.
have
I
ice
wanna-
cream helmets because they didn't when Paul and I went last time.
Yeah.
I went looking for the ice cream helmets with my son, and while I was gone, Paul's like, "I'm gonna go talk to the GM. Sorry, I'm gonna leave you in the dust."
Ooh.
You guys
Yeah.
already probably have one, but the Stripers have different ice cream helmets in the last year or so. They've got a green ones with a worm on it.
I like that one. Yeah. I like that one.
I'm assuming you already have one in your collection, right?
I do have that one. What I don't have yet is this
do
new
have that
Phillies
one now.
one that I keep seeing. Have you seen the new
Yeah.
Phillies one? That's
have.
got it's like
Table one.
it's like the flat brim cap style.
It's a lot like the Jersey Shore Blue Claws one.
Did you end up getting the one I sent you, by the way? The one I texted you about?
Who, me?
Yeah, you with the Phillies one. I sent you a Phillies 47 one.
Oh, no. No, I did have a different one though. Yeah. Ed he's trying to spend my money for me, so he's always texting me these
Not just you, brother. It's everybody else in
I was
this.
going to say he's bad about that. He spends everybody's money.
What I did get was a Medusa's dad hat. I should be wearing that one right now. That would be a great one right now with the
That's a New Era 920.
Yeah. It's a good one. It had the pink brim with the white front and the purple top.
White panel. And, oh man, it's beautiful.
Yeah. I wore it for a run the other day. There's an organized run here in town, and I wore it, and people are just like, everyone was just like, "Hey, Paul."
So that's so bright.
Hey, I like it. Wear the bright colors, my friend.
That's what you do. Yeah.
Oh yeah. And mismatching with the T-shirt. It has to be a totally different color T-shirt on top of that, and different team. That's the way to go.
Yeah, I mean the Lake Monsters and the Stripers actually kind of match color wise here, so
They do.
Giving it away is the red hoodie.
Yeah, the red hoodie is because it's Colorado, right?
What's the temp over there? Because it's really, really cold here in North Carolina.
It was nice today. What was it? It was like in the 60s, right? 63 was the high today.
It's freezing. Yeah, it's freezing in Georgia. I mean,
it was 86 in Augusta today.
Dude, it was in the 80s today here. It was bad.
It's gonna be in the 70s in Florida next week.
Yeah, it's cold here.
I also love doing the whole allergies thing here in North Carolina.
Oh yeah.
As soon as I wake up.
So I'm going to show you. We got some mountains behind us here. See if you guys can see this. Yeah. See the mountains back there?
I see a house.
Those are nice mountains.
Oh, there they are. Back there. Boom, boom, boom.
Yeah. And this is welcome to my back porch here. This is where Ed and I are going to be enjoying some.
We've had some ice cream helmet in
the back porch,
freezing our asses off. It was like 40s, but we were still eating ice cream out there.
It's what you do. It's how we do it in Colorado.
I had ice cream helmet at the hockey game in January with the Checkers. So
hey, Paul, don't sit down, Paul.
I'm not going to sit down because you know what? I forgot about the chicken was baking.
Whoopsie. But are you able to show the collection?
Oh yeah. Let's go do that.
There it is. This is a treat, guys. The ice cream helmet collection. There it is.
There's a Wichita wing nuts in that collection.
There is a wing nuts in that. But you know what there is not? Is a Wranglers, because I sent it to Eric.
He did. He was very kind and sent it to me after I bullied him.
So here's the start. That's the American League and the National League, AAA, and it goes all the way down there.
You're frozen.
And just to sort of.
Oh, there you go.
There it is.
You're unfrozen now. There you go. All right.
Okay. I need a second.
And he left us. He cut off.
That's enough.
He gone.
Sorry, I just need a second. That was beautiful.
I know. It's a nice little setup that he had though. The fact that he actually had that shelf made while they were doing it was amazing. So he'll be back though. He'll be back. All right. So that's a lot of cool trips that we're gonna all be taking, man. I'm pretty excited this year for baseball.
No doubt.
Eric, you're leaning. What's up? Talk to me.
I was just gonna say, yeah, and then of course I didn't mention, but I also have Prophet Palooza Junior. We're going to Texas in July, so hitting up most of the major league and minor league teams in Texas.
Nice. There you are.
Right. I get bumped off for 2 minutes, and Eric starts talking. Huh?
Yeah, it's just how it goes.
He was just gabbing away.
He was. I mean, he wouldn't stay quiet. I mean, he just
look at this. Look at this. I asked Stadium Food Girl, right? Where should we go? Currently at the Space Cowboys home opener. She's there right now. Cheers from Sugarland. What's up, Stadium Food Girl? And then Frontier Restaurant is another good Albuquerque location, Paul, just so you know.
All right.
Okay.
Hello to Stadium Food Girl, by the way. She and I have, I don't believe, ever actually spoken, but I've enjoyed following Stadium Food Girl. I really enjoyed the episode with the 2 episodes with Stadium Food Girl on the Dad Hat Chronicles. So
this one,
yeah, that was great. So hello to Stadium Food Girl. I'm a fan.
17 runs. God Almighty, what kind of? That's a beatdown. Lord have mercy.
Yeah,
gotta love AAA baseball.
Mm.
Eric Lichtenberg is all about your collection, my friend.
Eric Lichtenberg certainly has no place to
talk
to be jealous of this collection. Eric is the godfather of Helmet Sunday collecting. He started it all. It is we owe this to Eric Lichtenberg, so I don't want to hear it from Eric about it.
Shout out to Eric. I'm drinking.
Shout out to Eric Lichtenberg for being the OG, the original.
Yeah, Eric Lichtenberg.
All
Eric
right,
Lichtenberg.
So Stadium Food Girl says, try the green chili cheese fries.
Oh my god!
And the dugout flatbread sandwich with the green chili tzatziki sauce.
Yeah, that's I mean, hey, recommendation straight from Stadium Food Girl. Here we got to make this happen. Ed, make a note.
We'll do.
Bring your running shoes, your baseball glove, and now this note from Stadium Food Girl.
Yes. Oh, don't worry. I'll text her and be like, all right, listen, I forgot. What are we eating?
That's what I think I need. This is what I need. I think I need Stadium Food Girl's phone number so I can text her every time I go to a ballpark and be like, what do I eat?
Talk to me. You're right. Exactly.
Yeah, there you go. She said that I was surprised. She said that she had been to like 17 ballparks, and it's like every time I go somewhere, I'm like, oh, Stadium Food Girl's been there. So
Mike Sellers, I don't want to hear it. I have not been invited. I don't want to hear it. Okay.
I don't actually have a specific food for him. I've been to a few Knights games. The barbecue I think is pretty good, but it's,
the barbecue is good there at the Charlotte Knights. It's good. Actually.
Ed, did you not get invited either?
Nope.
Okay.
Hey, aren't you 2 hours away from that ballpark?
I thought it was an open invite.
Yeah, I'm only a couple hours.
Did you get invited?
No,
nope. Charlotte? No. Okay, nope. None of us did. That's just weird.
All I can say is
if been lost.
If you're within a couple of hours, and now that I've asked you to come, whether Mike
I don't remember being asked.
Make the drive.
No,
I asked last week.
Mike would no, you didn't invite me.
I did. I said if y'all are a couple hours away, get in the car and be there with us on Thursday night.
You did, but Mike says I'm pretty sure that Ed was invited and just declined. I never got invited.
Uh-oh.
I'm calling you out, Mike.
I'm only 17 and a half hours away.
This is our second. This is our second domestic disturbance of the show here. This is,
it's par for the course for this show.
That's just part of it. I'm just all right. We're good.
Par for the course for this show.
Phil is that I have a video review of the Charlotte Knights and Carolina Panthers on his YouTube channel. Boom, done. Hey, Phil, put your YouTube channel link right here on the chat, and then so that way you can look at it.
Yep.
So
Phil is a great.
I don't know if you noticed earlier. Phil was chiming in about the travel. Phil's doing a 24-day trip. If you scroll back, a 24. Who could take 24 days off and travel East Coast to West Coast?
A teacher,
other than
Phil.
Phil as a teacher,
all the way to LA and San Jose. So.
Mash burger from Sugarland with boom boom sauce. 11 out of 10. This is like we rate dog style ratings here.
That's right. Boom boom sauce. I love it.
Remind me about that. I'll be in Sugarland this summer.
I think we're getting an exclusive that hasn't even been dropped on her Instagram.
On her Instagram. I mean, we'll drop it a couple of days in it. This is amazing.
They're good.
I can't wait to see that.
Love it.
Cannot wait. I'm gonna everything that she tells me to try. We're gonna try, Paul. Just so you know.
Oh, 100%, absolutely. And I'm really hungry right now. So everything she's saying sounds really good.
I know, right? Should we do an Instagram live that day and trying all this food stuff?
I think that we'd get a cease and desist from Stadium Food Girl.
Oh, we're first to hear. Here we go. We are getting the scoop.
Boom!
I've got a great name for that little segment, Foodapalooza. We just know Palooza. Foodapalooza.
We're about to invite Stadium Food Girl to come live on the next time she's at a ballpark, so she can do a live. Try the food on live and give her thoughts on it. I think that'd be awesome.
I do like the idea of doing a live stream from Albuquerque, though.
We're doing it. It's already been
decided. Brown baseball.
Huh?
You got your brown baseball.
Yeah.
Your $32 brown baseball.
Listen, you know what? Well worth the money. You know why? I'm telling you this right now. I've been playing catch with my daughter.
Yeah.
With this ball.
That's fun. That's adorable.
Already worth it.
Very good.
You know
Very
what? It warmed my heart, and it's like, Daddy, you want to play catch? I'm like, let's go. I don't need to work. Screw
Yeah.
work.
Hey, the Wall Street Journal called me and asked me where episode 3 of the Brockmire Rewatch podcast was.
I was kind of wondering the same thing.
I screwed up, guys. I'm sorry. It's been me. I've been so busy at work. I'm so sorry. You want me to drop it in on when?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll drop it. All right.
Yeah, we need it.
I'll take that as a yes.
All right,
Yeah,
cool.
we
I'll
were
drop it on
talking
Friday.
Months ago.
There you go. You have to do it. They also have the best souvenir cups, all about the detail.
What's this? Sugarland?
No, Albuquerque.
Oh, Albuquerque. I do love.
We're about to spend some money.
I've been to Albuquerque. I've probably been to like 7 or 8 games there now. So it's.
I've never been.
I know you haven't. We're gonna spend a day in Albuquerque. We're gonna go get. We got some restaurants. We got the Old Town Square with like all the New Mexico-y places. It's gonna be great. I also am thinking, Ed, we might take a slightly longer but much more scenic route down there rather than just driving I-25.
Okay.
Yeah.
Twist my arm.
I think we're gonna see some mountains.
But you know what? See, you jinxed it already. Because you said this the last time, and the last time we woke up late and we had to take the straight shot where we killed a bird on the way there.
Listen, we can all cast aspersions and blame about who forgot about which time zones.
Let's not bicker and argue about who killed him.
Come on, let's not have another domestic incident here. Let's go.
Number
This
3,
is
right?
a happy occasion.
No, it's going to be great because we just have to be there well in advance of gates opening so we can get those friggin' ponchos that they're giving out on Mariachi's Day.
It's happening, Zach. It is happening.
Yeah. They got all the Simpsons statues around there.
I'm gonna take a picture with all of them.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, I didn't talk about this, but Saturday I was here at the MLB Raleigh event that they had, and let me tell you guys, people are here, love it. I'm about to drop tomorrow in quick, like 2-minute interview I did with some fans there. They love it, man. They want baseball here bad. Let me see if I have the hat around here. I don't have the hat, I think.
You were wearing it yesterday.
I was, but it's upstairs. I do have yours and your t-shirt, by the way.
Okay, cool.
Donnie.
But not my beer. You're coming in May.
You're coming in May.
And they'll probably be out by then.
No, they won't. Also, I did tell you guys that I was going to be there. You didn't say anything about you getting you a beer.
I mean, didn't I like Donnie saying, hey, you should get us some beer?
To be fair,
merch anyway.
Well, to be fair to Ed, I don't know if Trophy actually cans anything.
They only did the limited. They've done the release.
They did the ones they were releasing that day. But
yeah,
I don't know that those would have lasted very long.
I don't, dude. I was there and it was packed. I don't know if I would have been able to get any. So it was.
Hey, you know what was a gift from the heavens for us? We missed by 1 day for our Albuquerque trip. We missed these dumb oat milkers.
Thank God. Everybody's like, "Oh my God, what is this?" I was like, "It is the dumbest thing in the world." That's what it is.
All right, so I know Eric's going to see them because he goes to all the Wichita games,
all the oat milkers games.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
But out of curiosity, I don't have tickets to it's a Wednesday game here in Columbia, like April 24th, I think it is. I actually have a game I think I'm going to miss that I'm planning to have tickets for. I may trade my tickets in for that day just to go see it.
You're going to go see the oat milkers?
I'm just curious to go see it. See what how bad it's going to be.
Yeah, the answer is yes, Lynn.
I like him. I like it too, Lynn.
Yep. Loggers very well. Very good. Very good.
Loggers are good.
Yeah.
A bunch of alcoholics here.
That's right.
Controversial stance liking loggers. I mean
I get Paul that it's just like a mandated thing and it's kind of crazy and stupid. But at the same time, it's one of those curiosities. I'm like, yeah, I just think I want to see it it's like watching the car wreck. I want to go see the car wreck.
You know, Patrick is going to get the hat, right?
No, I'm not.
Yeah.
Nope. That is one I'm not going to get.
The OM hat.
The OM hat. Nope.
What is it? Black with pink lettering?
I mean, I like pink. It's my favorite color, but I'm still not getting the hat.
Yes, you are.
No, I'm not.
Yeah.
They're only selling it in $39.30 anyway.
There it is. Lena's going to bring some.
Are they actually selling it?
No, well, I think if anyone does, I think it would. I think it's. I don't think anyone is. I think it's only being given to teams in 39-30 style anyway.
Aren't they selling like auctioning off those uniforms after that? That's the whole thing.
Donnie's gonna win one.
Probably that's what he does. It's like I'll just put $20 on.
I don't know. I don't know.
No. Donnie's gonna get into a bidding war, and his justification is gonna be it's for charity. So
charity of the house.
Yeah. He's gonna need a
Donnie
charity.
wants to get your-
I don't know. I don't know if I want that.
On an oat milker's jersey.
I'm with Mike Sellers. I'll be ticked off if I'm on a road trip and they're playing as the oat milkers. But if you're seeing it when it's your local team, it might be interesting to see.
Like
that's okay.
Gwinnett stuck theirs in a midweek game in August. So
that's interesting, right? Because if it's your home team, right? Then I was like, okay, you're already going to go anyways to support your team. I can see it, right? Like once and done. All right, I'm out. Just like I did with the bananas. That was once and done, and I'm out. Did I say that out loud?
I'm with you, Ed, on that. I don't need to see the bananas again.
I'm good. I'm out. I'm done. But if if you do it to see it, all right, cool. But if I'm on a road trip and I'm like, for example, I'm in Albuquerque and I'm seeing the Albuquerque Isotopes, and you tell me you're playing as the oat milkers, I want my money back.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, I agree with that.
I have a trip planned right now with someone who's actually trying to change the trip because the Charleston River Dogs are going to be playing with their Marvel uniforms.
Oh, wow.
Gross.
Yeah.
That's not fun. I wouldn't do it. Yeah, get the money back. Change it to another one.
Yeah, the problem is the flights. The flights are booked. Yeah.
We'll come to Columbia.
Some of us book on Southwest and we can just change whatever.
Some of us don't.
It's an hour and a half drive to Columbia. Come up here to the Fireflies.
There you go. Fireflies. What did the Fireflies just unveil? What was their the Wreckers?
The Grits.
Well, that's Chattanooga. Chattanooga's the record.
Chattanooga was the Wreckers.
Yeah,
I like the Carolina Grits.
Ones. Yeah.
The Grits I'm okay with.
I like serving them in a helmet.
Yeah.
Hey,
Donnie, that was the FOMO. That's what I was talking about.
Okay.
That was the thing where you were like, who wants one? The Grits.
Oh yeah, I put let the bidding begin or something like that.
Yeah. Well, please note my bid.
Well, I already told Donnie how amazing he is.
I know he went like super suck up on me. I was like, "You're so good. You're so nice."
Wow, that's
and then I said and then I said I think the mayor's great, but I don't need a grid helmet to tell him that.
Wow.
Let me have his then.
Yep, and that's exactly what you said.
Yowza!
If you get one, I'll trade you for that Wrangler's helmet I sent you.
Okay.
I think we're probably settled up for that, actually.
I like it. By the way, Colorado does suck. They're losing 12-2. That's bad.
Oh, by the way, Eric, speaking of the Wranglers, the gentleman that I talked to you guys about that had the jerseys yesterday, he actually has a Wichita Wranglers jersey as well.
Is he trying to offload that one too?
Mm-hmm.
I might talk to you.
Let's talk offline.
Yeah. I'd be curious to see which one it is and all that fun stuff. So yeah, let's talk.
I know it's white and says Wranglers across the front because I did see that, and it's in
red.
plastic. In red, yes, red lettering on the white jersey, I believe.
I'd have to see it to know which year that might have been, but we'll talk.
We'll talk. I forgot about that one when we were chatting yesterday.
How convenient, he forgot.
I know, right? Hey, Donnie, Zach wants to know, how do you prep your grits?
How do I prep my grits?
I
don't know. My wife cooks them, and they're the best. She uses she uses some half and half, I think, or heavy cream, one of the two.
Yeah.
God, I want some grits right now.
They're so good. She cooks them so great.
She
could probably chime in. I'm sure she's listening. She could probably tell you how she does it, Zach.
Just like, hold on a second. I got the whole recipe for you. Give me a minute.
Yeah, because those are the best.
Lynn bringing up the Colonels giving away a replica Midwest League championship ring. That's awesome. And also, speaking of the Colonels, Mr. Caputo, your Baseball by Design episode on the Cedar Rapids Colonels was excellent.
Thank you very much. My friend Heather Huke, who is an Iowa naturalist, came on and talked about corn. She was great.
Yep.
Well,
Lynn, do they have the jackrabbits that heads over there? Was it the rabbits that they
Cedar Rapids Bunnies?
Cedar Rapids
Bunnies.
Yeah.
The bunnies.
Let me know if they have any dad hats for that, because I've been looking.
That would be
online.
a great dad hat.
Most of the colonels from the championship team last year are in Wichita this year, so hopefully we'll be good this year.
Boom! There it is, Donnie. Butter and half is the
Butter
key.
and half. I think one of my ventricles here just clogged. It's just reading that.
Phil, now I want some shrimp and grits.
In the South, if it doesn't have butter or if it's not fried or cream, it's not good.
I just feel like after I eat grits and it's like with so much butter, I feel like I gotta have to take a shower afterwards just so I can get the grease off.
I lived in Richmond for 10 years and never could get my head around grits. Never happened.
I love grits.
And
Can you get your head around this chili with cinnamon rolls?
Listen, I like chili and I like cinnamon rolls. I'm not opposed to trying them both at the same time.
There you go, the Wichita chili buns.
I'll try anything once.
So I'm gonna blow your mind here for a second. So when Rhonda cooks the grits, and she makes them in a little pot, I like them later in the afternoon after they've sat in the pot and hardened a little bit.
Yeah.
I will scoop out a solid group of grits, put it on a biscuit with some butter and cheese, and have a grits biscuit, and that is fantastic.
You should find a way to
I blew 4 minds right there. Like, what?
Use some carbs with that meal, I think.
Right.
Yeah, you have to go out for a run.
Patrick, did you just buy Ed a hat or spend his money?
No, he spent his own money on that one.
Rhonda, I can make some at the house in May when we're together.
Yeah,
Boom.
we're staying together at a house. So yeah, if you wouldn't mind, Rhonda, that'd be awesome.
Yep.
Holy smokes! All right, we're all going to Rhonda's place for grits.
Come over to the Airbnb.
Grits for 35, please.
I know, right? Let's go. Let's make a Costco trip.
There you go.
Oh, I'm excited for this trip already. My
God, why is May not here yet?
What's that, Eric?
Why is May not here yet?
For real.
Because April is going to bring so much fun stuff too.
That's true. Yeah,
we're ramping up here. It's finally here. I mean, like, take a moment to appreciate, right? Like how long did we sit in the darkness wishing for this, like trying to eke out some entertainment from the NFL, right? Like, I mean, it's,
Eagles.
It's it's great to have it. It's great to be looking. Hey, look, binging baseball.
What's up, Brett?
What up, Brett? Brett, let's see how Brett is today, because last week he was on one wild, man. Yeah, he was on one last week. So we'll see how he is. Like, I'm sorry, whatever I did, Brett, I'm sorry. So let's just start with that.
Wow. Speaking of baseball, can I give a shout out to Mr. Zach Profit for making his high school debut and killing it?
Yeah, very
good. I met Zach Profit. He's way too little to be playing high school ball.
Well, not anymore. He's taller than me and you now.
Holy crap.
But yeah,
taller than me.
They had a double header we had a lot of rain last night, so it got rained out, but then it was sunny late this afternoon, but they still canceled it. So he has a game on Thursday, but right now they're 4-0.
It's awesome.
But he's also contributing RBIs and he's pitching well. So that's my man. That's my favorite lefty.
I would like to comment to Phil here, by the way, that North Carolina barbecue, I believe, is the best style of barbecue. I'm a big North Carolina barbecue guy.
I'm with you there.
Kansas City. Come on.
North Carolina.
Listen, also good. Do not let the best be the enemy of the good. That's that's what I say when it comes to barbecue.
Wow, that's
what a quote.
I know, right?
That's the New York Times best-selling quote.
Wall Street.
You know, it makes me so happy that other people call Paul a New York Times bestseller too. I don't even have to say it. It's wonderful. Makes me so happy.
By the way, Paul, I don't know. I'm gonna have to text you the next time that Eric is watching a game, like live, streaming live while watching a game. It is absolute gold, my friend.
That's awesome.
Watching his reaction to
his reaction is just pure gold.
He shouldn't care about baseball, but
all you see is just this.
Yeah.
Or he'll be like,
I know, but what I love is this. He'll go, we scored. So it's like these differing emotions. It's just
that's awesome.
We got to run. The Shockers. We got to run.
Why do you put your starter now when we're losing? Why do you put your starter now?
Mm-hmm.
He's going to be starting again in like 3 days, and then he's already pitched like
They literally
7
did that
innings.
tonight. So there's a game
He's our
tonight.
closer. I don't understand why he does it, and then I don't know what like he's going to get an injury doing it like that, and
He does to me, Paul.
Pat came into this with like just weapons hot. I mean, this is
every week.
Pew, pew,
Fully loaded, bro.
Yeah.
Blah, 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 blah.
Does the mayor dine at Piggy Park?
Zach wanted to know if
do.
we're doing anything outside of baseball in May.
In North Carolina?
Why?
Yeah, when we kind of
Herb Media meetup, you mean?
Yeah, Zach wants to know if there's
January
anything else going out besides the baseball games. If like we're going somewhere or doing something.
Oh, yeah, we're having grits at Rhonda's house.
Yeah, duh. We might go for a run.
We'll pull something together. Maybe we'll pull a non-game get together somewhere. One of those.
Got to go for barbecue.
Yeah.
Done.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what?
beer.
Like sweet tea and
You got to hit up some of the breweries here.
You know where we got to go before the Bulls game, like well before the Bulls game. We got to go to Dane's Chicken and Waffles.
Yeah, which is right there on right there.
Yeah.
Right by Durham. So
that place is that's a national treasure.
Hey, maybe we can see if they've got a room and we can all kind of just meet up and have a get together at the place.
You know, once I met Grant Hill there once during Baseball Palooza.
You met so many like famous people.
It was just
so random.
It was totally random. He was there having lunch with somebody.
Famous people meet famous people.
That's how that goes.
That is the truth. That is the truth.
Wow, look at
Lynn,
what
I
the
do have a
quotes
Zap
today,
hat.
guys.
Lynn, I do have a Zap hat.
Boom.
Me too.
So is the influencer. I was going to say he wore it. Oh, here's what I can do. Yeah. So when I went to Wichita and saw the wind surge, I saw the Eric Prophet, one of the Prophet brothers, had a Nawahe Zap hat. It was really cool and really nice.
Eric, did you run over Pat?
I got that for free.
What did you do to incur this wrath from Pat here?
No, he's fascinating on like when he's on this platform. He won't say anything for 20 minutes, and then like he'll say something, and it's like
because like right now I can't even get a single word in because Pat just goes on and on and on.
Here's the thing, though,
Eric, you just got to start talking over everybody. I talk over Ed all the time.
All the
you
time.
Just start talking.
And then when Eric wants to say something, he goes. And that's when you know he wants to
jump
say something
in there, but I don't want to talk over somebody. And then here she is again, having Pat's back here.
Shannon.
Oh my god, this is so good.
So Eric, have you talked to the high school coach about getting us all a hat? Because those are some sweet hats.
They are sweet hats.
So I haven't been to a varsity game yet. I don't know. Supposedly they were going to try to sell some because they sold them during the pre-game or the pre-teachers meeting or parent meeting, whatever. And I bought one. They have blue and white ones. And they said they were going to try to sell them. So I probably need to go to a varsity game and see if they have them. They're fitted though. I know you're not a big fitted guy.
I'll do a fitted. I do some fitteds. Got to curve the brim a little bit, but I'll do a fitted.
No, you don't.
You have to curve the brim.
No, you don't.
I still remember to this day when Paul says, like, Ed, I'll be honest with you. If you would have called it the Flat Brim Chronicles, I would have not met you. And we would have not been friends. I was like, damn, Paul.
I was like, curved brim. I like that. And here we are.
People are probably still wondering why you guys let me in.
Right. One of my coworkers used to live in North Carolina. He always asked me to bring back some cheer wine whenever I go to North Carolina.
I've never had it. I'm gonna have to try it.
It's not bad. It's good.
There's a brewery in Charlotte, Noda Brewing, that did a cheer wine lager. It's
interesting.
It's interesting. It's not great. It's not bad. It's different.
Okay.
I like cheer wine.
All right. Okay. All right. Well,
can we go to a brew through
You gotta go to the Outer Banks for that, I think.
Oh, is that right? Okay. We used to do Beach Week at the Outer Banks when I was at Richmond.
Oh yeah, brew through.
And I remember thinking that the brew through was a uniquely bad idea.
Sounds like a bad idea.
It's a drive-through beer store. You just pull into the garage, like pulling in to get an oil change, and they've got all the beer.
They used to have it in back up in Cleveland. They had them.
Okay.
In the not so savory.
When I was in England, they had a beer delivery service. That was really, really dangerous.
I've got a beer delivery service. It's called My Glass, which I left upstairs.
Go to Biscuitville and get their Cheerwine flavored barbecue sauce.
Ooh, done,
That
Zach.
sounds interesting.
Done.
I don't think I've.
Done.
I may have seen that there actually. Now that he says that.
So there you
I
go.
wonder, what's our head count going to be at the Bulls game? This is awesome.
It's gonna be a lot.
I know.
There's
Loving
a lot of people that have said they're going. I mean, that
Yeah.
I
have
gotta reach out to the
So,
Bulls
because, like,
and
we're
Holly
all-
Springs.
What section are we in? We're in like
119,
118, I think.
119, I think.
119.
Here's the thing. You
Except
get-
Eric. Eric's in the upper deck.
Eric's in the upper deck. He had to be above average, and he just had to go up and get a seat above us.
Ed's gonna be running around with his little one, so I'll just take his seat.
It's just
There
a
you
true
go.
story. Probably be the berm.
I
with my daughter on.
I traded Ed Durham Bulls tickets for the right to stay in the guest room for the weekend. So
It's a true story.
Man, all I had to do was bribe him. If I would have known that.
I bribed him first.
He did. He bribed me first, so it's
Isn't
I
it?
told
isn't
you. I got a
isn't it where I
screened-in
jumped
porch
in? I
for
found
you,
out both
Eric.
you were going, and then I jumped in.
I got a screened-in porch for you with a couch back there.
That's all right. I'm staying with the Prospector Mayor and Mrs. Mayor, so it's okay.
I want to just, because I keep making this offer to people, and I want everyone to know that.
Did you burn your chicken?
No, the chicken's fine.
Okay.
But here's the guest suite here in the house, and so when you stay here, you've got your own bedroom.
Oh wow!
You got your own bathroom here,
You make
and a selection of board games.
you're making me want to buy tickets to Denver, Paul.
This is what I'm saying. I'm out here.
And it's all connected to the Ice Cream Helmet
It
Hall of
is
Fame.
all connected to the Ice Cream Helmet Hall of Fame. And here you go. Here's other big news. Is the beer fridge full of stickers?
Oh, nice.
Oh.
Good job.
Well done. Well done.
Did I see a Big Island sticker?
Yes.
I'm starting to
believe you
fill up
did.
another one.
Is there a head history sticker on that fridge, Paul? Did
I
get
believe
one?
there is.
I hope there is. Okay.
Yeah.
There's one right there, baby.
I have an earned fun average sticker, but I put it on a water bottle.
Oh, wow. That's how you feel.
Here you go. Well, it was before we had the beer fridge. Wait. There you go.
There it is. There it is.
Where's the Dad Hat Chronicles in there?
It's also on a water bottle. So I need new stickers from you guys.
Okay.
Ooh,
Fifty-one.
I see Las Vegas 51 sticker.
Ready to go, baby. I'm ready to
Yeah.
go in a little Ziploc
What is
bag.
that, like 5,000 stickers?
I got. Well, so here's the thing. Okay. I got the regular Dad Hat Chronicles in black. All right. Then I also have them in white. There you go.
Oh, Donnie's got both of those.
And then I also have a bunch of these puppies that I will be passing out as well.
I'm bringing a bunch of my stickers to the meetup so we can do some trades. So I hope
I like
everyone.
I guess I need to bring mine too then.
Yeah, I'm planning on bringing some.
So
Yeah.
Yeah.
let's see.
Yeah. By the way, guys, aren't you really impressed that Ed thinks enough of this show that he got DHC Sports Show sticker? Oh wait, no, he didn't.
Damn, bro. What'd I do to you?
Yeah, Pat is.
Go Windsor.
Pat-
Whatever, bro.
Yeah. Oh, there he goes. Speaking of going, I got to feed my family here now. So I thought we were ending at the top of the hour. So
We never do. It's always about this time.
Yeah,
didn't
it
know
was
it was gonna be
that's
like
it 30 times.
Yeah,
the DHC live show marathon.
That's right.
that's right. Well,
Hey, we're actually going to do that possibly.
There you go. Phil's coming to Durham for the stickers. I love it. I got the stack already.
What did
I
you
love
say, Eric?
He said the DHC Sports Show Marathon. I said, we're actually possibly going to do that.
Yeah.
Because I
Oh.
said we
Thinking
could do
of
like a
doing something
24-hour
like that.
thing and raise money for charity or something. So we've
Mm-hmm.
briefly mentioned it. So you're going to have
Raise
to
money
jump
for
on for.
It's gonna have to do
During
some
that.
planning around that one. But yeah, man.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, count me in. I'm in for that.
I like
Yeah.
it. All right.
Paul.
So before we go, Paul, what's on your podcast this week, my friend?
Oh, this week we got the Sacramento River Cats, which was a fun one. A AAA team. I've been doing a lot of independent teams and some collegiate summer. So Sacramento River Cats.
I love it. I love it. Hey, Paul, thanks for joining us tonight, my friend.
Thanks for inviting me. I was very pleased to be a part of it.
You have
Yeah.
an open invitation, my
Glad
friend.
to have you.
you do. You're always welcome, Paul. You know that.
You guys are all the best. I can't wait to see everyone in person and give everyone a big hug and a big sloppy kiss in North Carolina.
Can't
Can't
wait.
wait.
Start with
Sounds
Eric.
good.
Let's start with me.
Later. Bye, Paul.
See you guys.
Bye, Paul.
All right. I don't know how to continue with that. Patrick, what you got going on this week, my friend?
Well, first of all, shout out to the chat. Thanks, guys, for making it great and being so interactive.
That was fun tonight. Yeah.
Yeah, very fun. So this week, dropping tomorrow, we're staying Collegiate Summer League this week. And
You too? Oh, great.
What's that?
You too? Another collegiate,
Well, I mean,
independent, collegiate.
I can't be a New York Times bestseller myself, so I got to follow the pattern, and maybe one day I can be like,
One
a
of
New
these
Times,
days.
a
We'll
New
get
Times
there.
bestseller. I don't know, or maybe I can sell one to myself and call myself a bestseller. Who knows? But anyways, we're going back to the West Coast League this week, and we're gonna be showcasing the Cowlitz Black Bears.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. So the Cowlitz Black Bears of Longview, Washington, and Cowlitz County. So one of the Twin Cities, Longview and Kelso, Washington, and up in Southwest Washington. So about 45 minutes north of Portland, Oregon. So yeah, we're gonna be doing that this week, and thanks for the support. Just trying to put out teams that don't really get a lot of attention sometimes, and I've been trying to do a little bit of that lately. And who knows what next week will bring, but that's what we got this week.
Cool.
Eric.
So tomorrow night, just as a side, I'm going to go be at the Wichita State, Kansas baseball game. KU's coming here to Wichita, so I'm going to go to that game. And then the Wind Surge season starts on Friday, so I'll be out there this weekend. But because of AAA starting this past weekend and AA and below starting this week, Johnny and I on the Earn Fun Average do a podcast where we talk about all the alternate identities and Copa brands that have come out since there's been a ton. So we chat about some, well, not all of them, but some of the alternate identities and some of the Copas that have come out. So check out tomorrow's episode with Johnny and I.
You could have just invited me for the Copa, just saying.
Yeah.
You could have had your token Hispanic there. Just point that out.
I did mention you in it, and I said I wish Ed was here to pronounce these for me.
Just a thought. But it's okay. Don't worry about it. We'll, we'll get there eventually. Donnie, what you got, my friend?
So I've got the Charlotte Knights on Thursday with Mike Sellers, and
Yeah, have fun.
and
That's
Friday
gonna be
the Charleston River Dogs. Saturday, Rhonda and I and some friends are going to the Charlotte Checkers.
Nice.
And then next Tuesday, by the way, just to kind of give you guys a heads up, I will probably have to broadcast from the Fireflies home opener. Next Tuesday, I'm actually going to be going to the Masters during the day and then getting home in time for the home opener for the Fireflies at 7 p.m. So, I'll probably get on the show next Tuesday night from Sacred Park.
We'll hold you up to that.
Yeah, man. I live in Georgia, but I guess you have to be a mayor to get tickets to the Masters. I don't know. I mean, you got to be.
I had to know a guy, and this is my first time in 12 years that I've been back. So.
He knows a guy. He knows lots of
a
guys.
guy.
Yeah, he
knows
has a guy for everything. He has a ticket guy in every city. I swear.
He knows a guy.
Yeah.
All
I'm sorry,
right.
I've got connections. I'm important.
Right.
Yeah.
As for the Dad Hat Chronicles, I release it came out today, so I do apologize. But Jordan Price, that we released the second episode. That was a lot of fun. I laughed a lot on doing that episode. I mean, making fun
Really
of
good.
herself and all that. That was really good. So that was a cool one.
Really
So
good.
Make sure
Really
you guys
good
listen to
episode.
that. Obviously, the Dad Hat Chronicle Sports Show next week at 9:00 p.m. Should we do a logo for this show? I think we should.
Yes.
I want to see if we can get someone to design us a logo, and then we'll go
With
from there.
stickers and
And then we'll make some stickers and T-shirts and all that fun stuff. So I like that. We'll see what we can do. I'm liking this idea, that Chronicle Sports Show logo.
I mean, we've only been doing this show now for a while, and I guess
Stay tuned, right? Stay tuned for that.
I was gonna say we didn't quite make your sticker rotation, but that's okay.
Whoa, bro, you did make this the rotation. Do you know which one I have to order? I got to order the DHC one, and then I got to order the Dad Hat Club one.
Yeah,
I don't have that one, but I got to order that. Order more of those. Those are cool. Yeah, that one.
Wow.
So there you go. But yeah, guys,
It'd be great to have that sticker.
Bring back Kirkman After Dark. We can't, man. Kirkman After Dark. You know, it was with Anna and Paul, and they're always so busy. You know what I mean? And I got these guys now. We're fam here. I can't be getting rid of them. You know,
we need to reach out maybe and see if we can get Anna and Paul both on this show once.
Boom.
Sometime.
There it is.
I was going to mention his name, but I didn't want to volunteer him.
Neither did I, because I was going to say I know someone who gave me an incredible logo that I don't deserve, but nonetheless, I'm very grateful.
Let's talk, Eric.
Yeah,
I'm sure we can all chip in to help out a man over there on that one.
100%
for the DHC Sports Show.
100%.
I'm all about it. As a matter of fact, here's the thing. Create what you want. Do it.
Go wild, Eric. Go wild.
Go for it. As long as there's no flat brand on this thing, we're okay. Okay? That's all I'm going to say on that one.
I don't know if he does a caricature of our faces. He's got to do flat there
on Patrick.
Yeah.
Just put them all in the far back if you're going to have a flat brim. I'm kidding.
Eric,
Mr.
Influencer, do you feel slighted by this at all? You know,
Yeah.
Do you feel ostracized?
Yeah, and then with Phil's comment, yes, no slight against the current lineup, but he was just talking about the name. I see.
We weren't on. That we
It's
weren't
us. It's us. It's us, Phil. I know.
Yeah. Appreciate that, Phil. God.
Yeah, man. You know, I mean, I guess you only want to see Ed doing like a monologue every week.
I was gonna say, Donnie, start telling dirty jokes or something. Bring
Can't
back
do that. That's just too.
Yeah.
No.
Apparently, dad jokes aren't dirty enough. I guess I don't know.
Don't worry, Patrick will come up with more dad jokes. That's a given already at this point.
Yeah, I mean, I gotta keep them clean though, because I don't think anyone wants dirty dad jokes. So.
It's after 9 o'clock, bro. This is already. I told you this is after 9 o'clock.
I mean, I can come up with them. That's not gonna be no problem.
Bring them. So, all right, boys. Hey, listen, it was fun.
I think Patrick going blue in the dad jokes, like dirty, would be like really Bob Saget was a dirty
Bob
comedian.
Saget was
really. That's what it would be, like the guy from Full House doing dirty jokes.
I love Jamie Kennedy. I love Jamie Kennedy doing that song. Man, I'm rolling with Saget.
Bob Saget was raunchy, bro. Yeah. Man, my God.
Yeah, he
went from America's Dad to
to Red Fox
man. It's like
Richard
it was
Pryor.
I couldn't do it.
I like what Eric just said. Mount Rushmore of hat collectors. What?
Ooh, I like it. I like it.
Listen, Eric. I mean, I won't speak for the other guys, but in my opinion, I'm with Ed. Just kind of roll with your creativity.
Do what you do, baby. Do what you do. Do what you do. So
you've already blessed and spoiled me with the logos that you made for me. So
Patrick,
you know how happy
I am. Are you the George Washington of hat collecting?
What's that?
Are you the George Washington of hat collecting?
Yes. I chopped down the cherry tree, and it brought down a hat. So,
oh God. On that note, you guys have a wonderful week. We will see you guys next week, 9:00 p.m. Eastern time. Okay. This was a lot of fun, boys.
There's no mountain time zone. We need to make sure that
doesn't
exist.
All right, boys. Bye.
Bye.